We are the first Bachelor of Arts program in cultural entrepreneurship anywhere in the United States.
For the people who ask the question why, I think this is a great program.
I chose to go with the cultural entrepreneurship program because it was the perfect mix of business and liberal arts for me.
We really are attempting to be on the forefront of the economy and trying to look at what skills employers are looking for and what skills our students really need to thrive in the current economic environment.
The cultural entrepreneurship program really is intended to train students and prepare students for jobs in the creative economy.
I felt like I had so many more options than in previous areas of study.
If we can train students to be a part of the creative economy and engage in the creative economy, you can create your own opportunity because the space is big now.
You have to really make it for yourself, and that's what I really liked about cultural entrepreneurship, that it wasn't something that you had to mold to, it molded to you.
I actually got to research my own business for about 2 years, and then the opportunity popped up and made me more confident in taking the move to purchasing this place.
This was like hands-on. I got to talk about my baby, my project, my idea, and that kind of has a vulnerability to it.
Part of what we look to develop in you is the ability to be entrepreneurial.
An entrepreneurial mindset means ability to be creative, proactive, take risks, innovate.
If you want to learn how to actually think for yourself and gain those skills, this is a major for it.
Think about it this way. The humanities teaches individuals to develop critical thinking skills, develop empathy, develop those cross-cultural sensitivities that are necessary. On the other hand, if you look at science and engineering or business education, it teaches individuals to develop their problem-solving skills, their proclivity to take actions, and make things in the world. Cultural entrepreneurship develops our students' intellectual capabilities to seemingly navigate these two bases of knowledge.
It's hard to know what you're going to be when you're in college. That's really a difficult thing, and it's not really an important thing to know, but it's important to learn a skill set that you can apply towards anything that you might have a passion 5-10 years from now.
Our program really provides an interesting space for students to engage and to explore different fields. The majority of our students are just curious about the space. They want to be ready for an economy that's much more dynamic, and they want to be engaged in this new creative economy and know what that means for them and means for their career.
One thing that we talk about a lot is that the workforce is always changing, and that the skills that we're learning are for that changing workforce. So we not only have an edge, but also we have that business degree, that accounting and marketing and all those things. We do have a background in that too.
Q is a great option because you get that business experience and those skills, but it's in a liberal arts environment. And for me, that was the community that I wanted to surround myself with.
What cultural entrepreneurship does to set you apart is it makes you take on projects and have real experiences that you get to go talk about in an interview, and that is so powerful.
It gives you amazing career opportunities. Having the language is awesome. The internships are great. You can come to the cities, work for any nonprofit you wanted.
Our classes are filled with different speakers, different site visits, experiential components, and part of the reason why we do this is because we want to expose students to the real world before they get out into the real world.
We're always involved in the community, and our professors are really good at introducing us to different members that are business owners.
The backdrop that Duluth provides is actually really interesting. Instead of it being a major city environment, we have a smaller city environment here that gives a richness to our mentorship.
And when they go out and they hear from people, well, this is important what you're doing. This makes sense. And your idea is a fascinating idea. When they start hearing this from somebody who is in the real world practitioner, it opens their eyes and minds to something they could be doing in future.
It got me out and about, got me networking, meeting new people, having job opportunities pop up.
It's all about honing in on your creativity and language and culture and encapsulating that in a business sense, which is exactly what I wanted to do.
With this experience, it just definitely helped me to, one, learn how to communicate, and two, kind of work around the borderlines of nonprofit, social enterprise.
We work very closely on the advising and mentorship end to make sure that students are getting the preparation and courses that they need in order to be successful in what they'd like to do.
It's pretty rare to find these people that are this passionate in your success and just really invested in you.
That belief in themselves, that they can be one of those, it really improves their self-confidence quite a bit.
I think it's helped me to sort of almost believe in the possibilities.
We provide enough space that allows students to explore, but we also give enough grounded experience that allows students to have very tangible skills when they leave.
One of the explicit goals of our program is to educate students to be able to launch their own cultural business straight out of college.
Instead of having to just work for somebody, you can get out there and be a creator and work for yourself and improve the lives of not only your life, but the lives of others.